Are you ready? 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 Are you ready? Let's go!
Break the walls down. Hi, everybody. It's Eric. Welcome to another edition of Live at Five, a little Figure Friday action. Help you kick your weekend into full gear. Saturday night's main event. I don't know, wrestling reference. Insert wrestling reference here. It's been another week. We made it through together. I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee from the day that I have reheated many times. It's been just one of those days. So I hope your day has been significantly less busy than mine. Um just some shouts to the folks in the chat, of course, our friends at the Reluctant Adult Podcast who have lived another day on TikTok. Um yeah, shouts to them. And the fact that TikTok is still here for them. Go check them out if you haven't. Super cool guys. D Blake, how's it going, D Blake? That Sesame Street sign you did looked fantastic. As did that Tron one you did. So getting some light up action. Really cool. So uh yeah, so let's chat a little bit. Let's recap some of the things going on that happened this week. Blah 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 blah. Where is my share screen button here? Let's first of all, a little bit of housekeeping. So first and foremost, we are headed back to ZapCon, baby. So March 29th at the Wayne PAL in Wayne, New Jersey. We will be we'll be back live doing another live recording of the show, which is really fun. We did that at ZapCon a couple years ago. Yeah, and we had Emily Bader from the Hasbro team on, talked some GI Joe. We got to see some in-person looks at some things that had been announced the first time, so it was a really cool experience. Similar thing this time, except instead of our friends at Hasbro, we're going to have our friends at NECA join us. So Blaine, friends of the pod, Blaine and Chris Ramo, they will be joining us at ZapCon. You can go to ZapCon NJ.com and you can get your tickets for ZapCon and be a part of our live episode. You could do that now. So it's $10. It's gonna be a really great show. It's always a really great show. Lots of vendors, tons of comics. I mean, Zap Comics is one of our homes away from home. We absolutely love it there, and are excited to be back. So yeah, if you're in the area, March 29th, definitely come see us. Also, it will be Dave's birthday weekend, so we'll be celebrating Dave's birthday with a live recording of Adventures in Collecting. So, oh, I see that we did Reluctant Adult Podcast. You guys deleted Twitter today, like all of Twitter, or like just your Twitter. Because if you deleted all of Twitter, I think you'd be doing the world a service potentially. All right, let's get into some of the toy news from this week. What do I have first? Oh, okay, so this is pretty cool. Everything I'm going to show you is pretty cool. I think everything is pretty cool. But we are have been accepted into the WWE Shop affiliate program, which is really exciting for us. As you know, we're really big wrestling fans here at Adventures in Collecting, and the first thing that we're sharing, as part of that affiliate program, is that the Penta mask. So Penta El Cero Miedo made his debut a few weeks ago on WWE television, on Netflix, on Raw. Looks like a superstar that he absolutely looks like the superstar that he actually is. And you could get his mask on exclusively on the WWE shop. It looks incredible. He's incredible. We love us some Penta. And yeah, you can get your link to get the Penta El Cero Miedo mask. You just go to aicpodcast.com/links and you'll see the link to the WWE shop there. I think it goes without saying, everybody knows how these affiliate links work at this point. we don't do subscriptions or anything like that for Adventures in Collecting. So, when you click on our links, we get a little piece of the action, and we put that back into the show. So that's how we, you know, can do our giveaways every month, all that kind of good stuff. Oh, I forgot to pull up a picture. We do have a giveaway right now too. Let me see if I can finagle this. I don't think I can. But we have a giveaway of um from our friends at the Nacelle Company running through the end of this month. So we are very nearly at the end of the month. Um, just transferring a picture of this over to my computer so that way you guys can all see it. But yeah, we have a giveaway of, let's see if this will work. Yeah, maybe not. How do I do this? Let's see. Thumbnails. Maybe do I have to? There we go. That's what I needed to do. So we have a really cool giveaway going on right now. These have not actually officially kind of hit yet. But you guys can be among the first to have a set of the black and white um limited to 500 Biker Mice from Mars Sports Bros, again from our friends at the Nacelle Company at Nacelle Toys. Uh, Enter to win this on our Instagram account, so at AIC_podcast. And yeah, you have until the end of the month to enter. So really cool set. One winner will win all three. So you get a little fun way to start off your year, and then we'll have another giveaway that will launch in February. And stay tuned for more. Whoa. Sorry about that. Jumped the gun on the end there. Also this week, which was really cool, we got some new McFarlane figures. All of my thumbnails are like totally out of whack today, guys. I'm sorry. Let's minimize this. There we go. Okay. So McFarlane this week put up for pre-order 3 new collector's edition figures. So we've got Guy Gardner, we've got Captain Cold, and we've got Power Girl. And what's really interesting about these is Guy Gardner and Captain Cold, they stayed up for a little bit longer. Everywhere these went up for pre-order. But Power Girl sold out almost immediately everywhere. I think it goes without saying that the female action figures don't sell is not an accurate way of thinking these days. There are platinum editions of all 3 of these figures. Last I checked, no, actually, she is out of stock pretty much everywhere. But keep an eye on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, GameStop, Amazon, all those places. And again, I'm not going to say it every time, but aicpodcast.com/links. We have links to all of the kind of the stores where, all the stuff that we're going to talk about is available. So, again, really cool 3 figures that I think a lot of people are pretty excited about. We saw these initially revealed at New York Comic Con during the McFarlane Toys presentation. So you can see it's got the new swappable faceplates on Captain Cold there instead of the swappable heads. I think the same goes for Guy Gardner wherever he ran off to. Here he is. Yeah. So he's got the swappable faceplates as well as some swappable hair. So you could put the classic bowl cut on him too. That more classic Guy Gardner look. Also up for pre-order this week, and both on Ringside Collectibles and on Amazon, is the latest wave of WWE Ultimate Edition. So of course we have Bray, the late great Bray Wyatt from his final match. We've got Finn, who has a Chase edition with all black gear. And then Solo Sikoa. So our first Solo Sikoa fully articulated figure that comes with the kick pads and boots. So more modern look there for Solo. Yeah, So this is up again on Amazon as well as on in they some of these were actually in stock too on Ringside. And if you do shop at Ringside Collectibles, make sure you use code AIC at checkout. Save yourself 10 whole percent off of your entire purchase. While we're talking about wrestling, let's also talk about retro. So just in time for the Royal Rumble, the latest two releases in Mattel Creations exclusive retro collection. We've got a 4-pack featuring Sensational Sherry, Miss Elizabeth, Zeus, and Rip from No Holds Barred. So that is a 4-pack. Those figures are all individually carded, and they come in a nice little box set. And you could get that bundled with the Royal Rumble ring just in time for the Royal Rumble. We're just a week out as of tomorrow. We are a week and a day away from my favorite pay-per-view of the year, the Royal Rumble. Um, the purple Royal Rumble ring comes with a Brother Love. So you can get the bundle. I believe it is $100. We'll get you the ring, Brother Love, and the 4 figures pictured here. They are also available separately. Should you choose to only want the ring and Brother Love, or only want the 4 figures. Sticking to the world of wrestling, our friends at Collect Major. Brian Myers is in stock. This is the big rubber guy version of Brian Myers. Much like the LJN Wrestling Superstars, this is also the debut of the TNA tag titles in this line. I've got this figure in hand. It is gorgeous. Actually, I can go get this figure. How about that? Excuse me while I step off camera for a moment. Yeah, this figure is awesome. Here, let me see. Yeah, there you go. Brian looks great. The titles look great. If you're at all familiar with the way that the old LJN titles work, these work almost identically, with the way that the strap works and everything. But really, really great figure. Love the gear, the black and green, and on the hits silver. Awesome job on this figure. You can see it there in the picture as well. Hopefully, the Matt Cardona that goes with this, with the internet title, will be coming within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all that good stuff. So, really, really, really cool figure. This is available at collectmajor.com. And I believe this was a limited edition too. I think it was limited to only 1,000 or 1,500, something like that. So, if you want this one for your collection, move on it quickly, because it will not be around for long. These big rubber guys, they sell out pretty quickly. Also went up for pre-order this week. I think this is wave 12 of Thundercats. I could be mistaken. But I believe it is wave 12. These are the Super 7 Ultimates Thundercats. Another good looking wave. All new figures, which is great. And if you order directly from Super 7, you get the bonus accessory pack that comes with some alternate head sculpts for all of the characters pictured here. For those looking to continue growing their Ultimates Thundercats collection. Also went up for pre-order this week, Star Wars. So we've got 4 new vintage collection figures. So that's your 3 3/4 inch super articulated figures. We've got the Mandalorian Super Commando. We've got Shin Hati and Balin Skull from the Ahsoka series, and then a 501st Clone Trooper, Phase 2 Clone Trooper on that new Clone Trooper body. So those are your 4 vintage collection figures that went up. And then 2 Black Series. So we've got Clone Captain Rex Phase 1, which is the first time that a Phase 1 version of Rex has been featured in the Black Series. And then from the World Between Worlds sequence from Ahsoka, we've got Anakin. So it's the first time we have the Hayden Christensen likeness from that Clone Wars era. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. if you notice on the vintage collection versions of Balin and Shin, the height issue that was present with the Black Series versions is not present. They are appropriately scaled, which is really good news for collectors. So, these are all up for pre-order now wherever you like to pre-order your action figures and collectibles. Moving on from Star Wars, let's talk a little bit about Mafex. So this is a brand that I am getting acquainted with, and these figures are super cool. At least all the ones that I've gotten my hands on so far. Two new additions to the Mafex world. I think they're editions 164 and 165. We've got the MCU's Eric Killmonger from Black Panther. Awesome likeness there of Michael B. Jordan. Some really great detail and texture across that figure. That the gold of the mask really pops. Got crazy eyes. We got a neutral face, and then in what is probably the most popular Mafex kind of subline, or one of the most popular, is the DC Hush uh, line, and we're adding Robin. So I think this is Tim Drake Robin is coming to the Mafex line. So yeah. Shouts in the chat to No Chewing and Toy Farce. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming and hanging out. Yeah, Toy Farce says, need that Mafex Robin. I don't know if there's a way for me. Can I? There we go. Look at that. I can show comments. I'm getting good at this whole live stream thing. This is fun. So yeah, very, very cool looking figure. I have the Hush Poison Ivy and the Hush Joker. Both are fabulous figures. They're awesome. Um, I think there's a case to be made that they're probably, if not the best versions of those characters in that scale, pretty dang close. Um, and they also, that Hush Batman storyline, you have a lot of just kind of iconic versions of those characters that span outside of that story. So like Hush Batman, I mean that's just blue and gray Batman for a lot of people. Um, Same with the Joker and Poison Ivy. They're just kind of iconic versions, and Tim Drake looking the same here. Where if you just want like a 1/12 scale Tim Drake, this can definitely um, fill that void in your collection. These are available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. You can again find the links for your pre-orders at aicpodcast.com/links. So these, along with a bunch of other Mafex figures, are available. The Poison Ivy that we unboxed earlier this week, she's actually on sale. I believe she's 30% off. Really, really great deal on her. But yeah, so if you're looking to grow your Mafex collection, um, go check that out. Let's talk about this. So our friends at again at the Reluctant Adult podcast, they posted this picture, and then I immediately got in my car and went to McDonald's. I did not get as good cards as they got. I think that Roaring Moon, that ancient Roaring Moon card, I think that is kind of like the rarest card that you can pull. So good for them for grabbing it. I only got one pack. I got a Pikachu, a Charizard. I forget what else. I think I actually have them. Hold on. Let me see if I have them handy. But yeah, I do. They posted this, so then, like I said, I kind of immediately got in my car, and I'll just show you guys what I got. So let's see. Got Pikachu. Trying to find the middle of my camera there. Here, let me move myself up here. Take back over here. So Pikachu, and then I think the other one I think the other good one that I got was this Charizard. But yeah, nothing crazy out of my deck. But what's really cool is with this McDonald's promotion, you get a pack of 4 cards. They're all dragon themed. There's, I think, 4 different boxes, as you can see in the picture that they posted here. you got you get a themed Happy Meal box, which is really neat, and then a pack of 4 cards for each Happy Meal. There's also a digital code if you're playing the like me, if you are playing the Pocket app, the Pokemon trading card game Pocket app. Um, you get a code that effectively gives you 2 booster packs in game. So you get both a digital element as well as an actual pack of Pokemon trading cards. So the promotion at McDonald's with Pokemon continues. The only other thing that I wanted to cover today that we actually haven't shared on the timeline yet, but we will, is the first Jazzwares Vault drop of the year. Is next week, so January 29th. We are getting a new Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron release of Kylo Ren and his single rider starship there. So that is the first release, and then the second release is a new Jujutsu Kaisen figure, a variant. So these will be your 2 releases coming out of the Jazzwares Vault in just a few days. So January 29th, you'll be able to get those 2 figures. They're also running some sales on the Jazzwares Vault. So if there are some previous releases, whether it's Micro Galaxy Squadron or wrestling um or Total Anime, there's a couple of sales going on. They're also doing some bundled deals, which is kind of cool, especially on the starships. Um, yeah, very very cool. Uh, 2 releases. Love the packaging on the Jujutsu Kaisen release. In terms of toy news for the week, I think that pretty much wraps that part up. Um, which leaves us with, I don't know if we want to say like closing remarks, but Unworthy Collector, welcome to the chat there. Let's see, how do I do this? There we go. Yeah, so just some other things going on in the world of adventures and collecting. So we recorded this week with the folks at the Cursed Dead. So Phil Ramirez and Adam Van Wickler made their debut on the show. We had an absolutely incredible session with them. Went well over an hour. That is going to premiere on Monday, which is my birthday. So my birthday gift to myself is a gift to everyone. And you get to enjoy an amazing conversation with Phil and Adam that Dave and I had. It was so much fun. We had such a blast with them. Um, extra shouts to Phil for toughing it out. He was feeling a little under the weather, and he hung in there and gave us an awesome interview. For those that are unfamiliar with Phil Ramirez, um, the guy has been designing toys for I think he said it's like 30 years at this point, which is just bonkers. He started with Varner Studios back in the 90s, working on uh Turtles and Toxic Crusaders, and then was at McFarlane for a little bit, and worked on some of the stuff in the kind of the late 90s, early 2000s there, and then was off to Toy Biz. And at Toy Biz, he worked on s- Spider-Man classics, original Marvel Legends, Resident Evil, Lord of the Rings, WCW figures. He worked on a little bit of everything while he was at Toy Biz. So there is a good chance that if you are a human of a certain age, toy collector of a certain age, that that you own some Phil Ramirez sculpts, um, or at the very least have come across them. And yes, Phil is indeed a legend. He is a legendary sculptor, a legendary human being. Um, yeah, we had an awesome time chatting with him, and Adam. It is no slouch either. No shade on Adam. Adam is another toy industry vet. He's been with Gentle Giant for forever. I mean, the man basically is Gentle Giant. But yeah, he's fantastic. If you hang out in this toy universe, you've probably seen him show up on other live streams. He's a member of the Toy Migos crew. He is at playing with myself on Instagram, or as he likes to say, he's playing with himself on the internet. Um, but yeah, we had an awesome chat with them. Thank you to everybody that submitted questions for that. Um, yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to hear that interview. It's a lot of fun. And the Cursed Dead is such a cool project. I'm gonna throw it into the chat here. I think it's thecurseddead.com. I'm just gonna make sure I put the right yeah. If you want to check out the line ahead of Monday's episode, you can go visit thecurseddead.com. I'll throw that in here as well. You can go visit thecurseddead.com. It tells you the history or the story of the toy line, takes you to the Kickstarter. You can also, if you're more comfortable, because Kickstarter takes your money right up front, not when you get the figures. If you would rather pay later, you can also purchase the Cursed Dead figures from Big Bad Toy Store. Again, aicpodcast.com/links. You could purchase the Cursed Dead figures right through Big Bad Toy Store, and they will charge you when they ship. So that'll be sometime, next year. But they're really cool figures, 1/12 scale figures based on classic monsters, reimaginings of classic monsters. And again, Phil did a fantastic job there. Yeah, really excited for that line, and you'll hear a whole lot more about it when you tune in or watch here on YouTube on Monday. Um some other things just to kind of that we're looking forward to. We've got Saturday night's main event tomorrow, it was really fun a couple weeks ago. So excited to see the next edition of that kind of leaning into that retro feel. The match card for Saturday night's main event looks incredible. Again, it's kind of like a mini PLE to a degree. And then, like I said, a week after that, we've got my favorite pay-per-view of the year, got Royal Rumble. Lots to look forward to there. Hopefully we've got some fun surprises. I always look forward to the the random kind of returns and the surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble. Some of those have been all timers throughout the year, and I'm currently doing my annual rewatch of the Royal Rumbles. I just watched while they're still on Peacock here in the United States, but yeah, I think I'm up to 1997 or 8 at this point. I love the Rumble. For those that haven't noticed, we've been participating in a weekly photography collaboration, #submission Sunday. Um, and this week's picture that we'll be posting on Sunday um, is is a Royal Rumble themed one. It's from my favorite Royal Rumble. I wonder if I could give you guys a preview. Let's see. Might be able to do this. Let's see if I can give you a quick preview of the picture. I'm not done editing it yet, but give you guys a little preview. So this is from my favorite Royal Rumble, and I had a lot of fun shooting this. There we go. So 1992 Royal Rumble, I believe it is. Um, it's the Royal Rumble where Ric Flair goes bell to bell, comes in and goes amazing run in the Rumble and wins it. And it was when the Rumble, the year of the Rumble, actually the winner became the heavyweight champion, which was a lot of fun, world champion. So he gets the winged eagle at the end of it. But between him and Heenan on commentary that year, Heenan does an incredible job off screen the entire time. His selling of what's going on in the ring is just is just fantastic. And there's this one part in the Rumble where Piper comes in and it's just him and Flair, and uh, Piper just takes him to the woodshed, and he's got him in a sleeper hold in the middle of the ring. Flair is like completely gassed, and ultra heel Jake the Snake Roberts comes in the ring, and instead of immediately tearing into the two of them, he just sits down in the corner like the incredible badass heel that he was at the time, and he just sits down and watches Piper, put Flair out in the middle of the ring before he gets up and gets involved. But I took a little artistic angle on that moment. What if we got a shot from uh, behind Jake as he's watching the kind of madness happen? So, yeah, so I still have a little bit of tweaking left to do on this picture. I'm happy the way that it came out. I think I got the depth of field right. I think I got the focus right on it. I just have to keep fixing the colors a little bit and the lighting. But yeah, I will be posting this as part of our weekly submission Sunday. Shouts to Cal at Side Fig Gig for organizing. It's a super fun group. We've been having a blast in our little private chat weekly. But yeah, it's a really fun collaboration, and each week is some sort of submission hold. And I figured as we kind of have this run up to the Royal Rumble, um, I would pay a little homage to one of my favorite moments from the Rumble. Unworthy Collector, thank you for the kind words. Thank you. I love doing the toy photography. It's something that I never was never really into photography prior to getting into doing adventures and collecting and getting into toy photography. So it's been a lot of fun doing that part of it, and I'm having a blast. So if anyone else that enjoys it along with me, I'm glad my dumb little pictures provide you any sort of enjoyment. So um yeah, I think with that, that about covers off on everything that's going on in the world of adventures and collecting. We will be announcing two things very soon. So we'll be announcing our next guest. Oh, guest. So due to the wildfires and some outside circumstances, we will have to temporarily postpone our interview with Spin Master. Um, hey, things happen sometimes. We still have all of those really great questions that everyone submitted. Those are not going anywhere. We have open communication with Spin Master. Listen, sometimes life happens, but we will spin that interview back up when they are ready. Again, open communication with them. So, um, friend of the pod, Mark Morse, will be returning. So we'll be talking Spin Master with him. Last time we talked with Mark, we talked plastic meatball because that's his kind of side hustle. So he's now the VP of action figures and kind of boys action figures toys. A little bit of an antiquated term. They use I think they call it action figures and wheels or something like that. But basically, he's the VP of action figures. So we'll be having him on the podcast when they're ready to kind of spin that back up, as they say. So we'll be announcing our next guest soon. Our February giveaway soon. And let's try to think if there's anything else I wanna reveal while we're on here. I think that's pretty much it for right now. Just a reminder one more time, um, for those that maybe weren't here in the beginning of the stream. I'm just gonna bring this up one more time. If you are in the tri-state area and you are into comics and or um, are interested in uh, coming and checking us out live, we will be at ZapCon on March 29th, and that'll be in Wayne, New Jersey. And we're really, really excited to to see you guys. So hopefully, if you're in the area and you're not busy, we would love to see you. So that's zapconnj.com. The tickets are $10. There's going to be a ton of comic vendors. There's going to be lots of artists there. And again, our live show will be with previous guests and friends of the pod, Chris Ramo and Blaine. You know him at Blainer Things. We're gonna be talking art. We're gonna be talking design and possibly some, maybe some first looks at some NECA stuff. We'll have a table, so if Blaine is able to bring anything, we will have a table where you can come see the things that he brings. So I'll leave it at that. Surprise and delight. We we aim low and deliver high. That's the that's the way to that's the way to say it, I guess. Toy Farce, I'm gonna highlight your comment again here. Cardona, fingers crossed. Yeah, I would absolutely, as they say, I would pop for Cardona, little Matt Cardona there. Yeah. So I think with that, we're gonna close out our this week's live stream. Hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. We will see you Monday with a brand new episode of Adventures in Collecting. In the meantime, enjoy those toys, go open up some stuff, and have a killer weekend out there, everybody. Peace.